Hey guys, special good morning to you all world champions. World champions. Oh yeah, when I go need to gather make una take this time talk about the biggest club in the world because make way for the men. Our match day is today. Leeds United versus Chelsea at the old ground of Leeds United. I don't know the name of their stadium. Waiting I know we say Chelsea is playing Leeds United at their own home. Now I don't want to talk too much because I think this game is a game that we should be winning without having that much stress. But checking at Leeds United in their last game against Manchester City, you could literally see the way they press Manchester City, the way in that second half they look like say they want at play Man City, even make turn around from 2-0 to 3-2. But at the end of the day, quality prevails. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to be the same game with Chelsea because Man City so far this season have not been that very good, especially that their defense line. You can imagine last night where they were beating Fulham 5-1 from 5-1, game ended 5-4. If not for the grace of God, that game would have ended 5-5. So that is something we got to look. Now, looking into that very game today, it is a game that Chelsea must try as much as possible to gather the 3 points, to collect that 3 points. They always they talk say, you see any game where we say we won't go play for Premier League this is any single game where we say we won't go play as a team, be it any other, be it big team, be it lesser team, we must take them as big teams. Because I find out something about our Chelsea so far this is that whenever we see a bigger team, we prepare and arrange the match very well, prepare very well, having it in mind that you are not going to lose to this particular team. But whenever we see all these small teams, it be like say they have less preparation. We don't to prepare like the way we say they used to prepare other team. But the funniest part of it is that whether you win a big team or whether you win a small team, you must not 3 points. So winning a big team doesn't guarantee you 6 points. No, it is still the same 3 points. So I think in the last games against Burnley and Wolves, I think Chelsea have really changed that mentality, and I want to also see that mentality going against Leeds United today because it will be very difficult for us, especially those teams that play low blocks. So this is a match that Leeds, on the other aspect, their manager, have been watching some of their games so far this season. They have been using a 4-back line. So after that, Man City scored them 2 goals. They came into the second half, used a back 5, and it worked for them. So coming out against Chelsea, they will see how good Chelsea is. Come to think about Chelsea drew the Arsenal with 1 and 10 men. So their manager could likely go on a low block way today. Thank God say we don't find that solution for a low block things. That putting in the ball, crossing, 1 goal must enter. So I think today, whether they come with a low block, whether they come with attack, anyway we say they come to play Chelsea today, it is a game that we must be serious. Because Maresca was making a comment today where he said that yes, you can win the league if you can be consistent in December and January, because December is a period whereby you have a lot of Premier League fixtures coming in, and when you are not consistent and keep on keeping the form you have been keeping in November, there is no way you can win the league. So anybody that wants to win the league, you have to win all your games in November, win all your games in January, because that are the crucial most that can likely decide who is winning the league or not. Not maybe it can give you 70% of who is going to win the league, but I think at this point in time we must focus on game to game and forget about the league. Focusing on game to game will likely make us accomplish our mission, because when you focus on the next one that is in front of you, you will prepare it very well, not minding the position you're in the Premier League table. Your aim is to win the 3 points in your next match, and when you don't achieve them, good and fine, you rejoice about it and focus on the next game. So coming against Leeds today, that's the mindset I want to Chelsea to use. Playing them, it is a game that we must put on the effort. Anything where we say we won't put on the mentality that we want to play a big team. No team is small, and never underrate them, because underrating them will likely guarantee you to lose 1 or 2 points. At the end of the day, the match go contra, everybody come the verse, because see, we look down on them at the initial time. So it's going to be a nice game. Going into my starting lineup, I'll be going with that of Josh Archipong and also Badishin, the center back. On the right back, Malogusto on the left, and that of Marco Corella should be starting. Then that of this guy, what him be Dan should be starting. On my 4-2-3-1 formation, Santos and Enzo Fernandez in that 8 as Enzo Fernandez as a number 8, Santos as a number 6. Cole Palmer today should be starting as a number 10, and I think Today's game is a game that that of Estavo should be starting, and Neto needs to rest, make him start from the bench. On my on my left, Alejandro Garnacho should start, and I think Maguire deserve to start. He better pass this Delap of a thing and this Joao Pedro. I don't know what they do. So make Maguire start today, and we just need a win against Leeds. And I'll be going with Chelsea for them to win that game by, let me say, 2-0, 2-0 or 3-0. Let me know what you think under the comment section. Thanks for watching. One love.